Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. It's October 29th, a couple days before Halloween. We're still up in Edmonton because of my neurology stuff and what have you. Our neighbor up here, Burl, has not been well, so we're wishing her all the best. Wherever she is, I think she's still over at the Sturgeon General. But our pork loin has now been curing for 3 days. And if you notice, the immense change of color, a lot more liquid as the cure brings itself into the pork belly. And like I say, we'll be doing this for, you can see all the amounts of fluid. We'll be doing this for 10 whole days and get every last ounce of the pork belly cured. This is another pork loin that we got for 20 bucks a piece over at Magnet. It's a whole pork loin. And we're going to be cutting it up for Chef Eric's kitchen. He's sort of still sleeping a bit. We're trying to get him up. But, you know, Edmonton's my hometown. And as I will tell you, Karen and I have lived in a lot of places. We lived in Cambridge. We lived in Toronto, which I really loved. Karen was a school teacher there. Now, of course, she works over at the hospital in Castor as the rec director. And myself, of course, I was an equipment operator on the highways department. I drove for a number of years with McKesson, which at that point in time was National Drug. And that was in Toronto. And I used to drive a garbage truck for a number of years. But my first and best trade and my craft was always being a journalist. But I needed money because we started a family. And the work I was doing was just not enough income to supplement the family that we were having. So I went over into transportation, and I had a really good time. Got a lot of good friends on Facebook who come from that era. Gordon Every, King Tang. We've all worked together. And so anyway, we're going to cut this up. I don't see Eric yet. Hopefully he'll get up so he can tell me just exactly how he wants this cut. This is one of the knives that we got yesterday at Costco, and look how beautiful. Oh, that's just gorgeous. It just sheared right in. And there's our loin. But we spent a lot of time. I don't take the fat cap off. I leave it on. Fat comes into your flavor. What I will do is I will take the chef's knife trims that we got. This is just a wonderful, look at that. Just down, beautiful, sharp. This is the rib end of the pork chops. Let me just get Eric and see one. Hey Eric, how do you want this cut? How do you want this cut? So, we're going to take and we're going to chop this for the most part because we can take our cuts. That's going to be stew. Look at that. These are just beautiful knives. And they're only $20 at Costco. Look how well that cuts. It just slices like butter. just incredible. This is value. Like I said, this pork loin was only $20, and as you can see, I'm getting so many chops off of it. And if Eric will get up, or Nathan will get up, we'll get this bagged. And we're doing the center, and so far I'm chopping the center and the rib, sirloin end, which is where we are now, because this is a whole loin. That's why it's important to really have sharp knives when you're doing this. And these are brand new, so what a beautiful, beautiful set of knives. For $20, you're not going to go wrong. You're not going to go wrong, friends. Just look at that stack of chops. Now we've got the rib end. And because the rib end is a little bit more fattier, I like to cut it for stew. That's one more center cut. This is this loin was Ollie Mill, so it is produced in Red Deer, Alberta. So at the Ollie Mill plant in Red Deer. So Ollie Mill is not an American company. Ollie Mill is a cooperative, which was started in the province of Quebec, and so we're going to make our stewed pork. It's really easy to do. You know, this is not difficult. It's totally value added. When you buy something or a primal like this, and you cut it up into pieces, which you'd normally find wrapped in the butcher store. But at $20, do you think you could honestly get this amount of chops and stewing pork? And you could actually do some stir fry with this, just that nobody really told me how they wanted it. So and it's simple. And we're going to show you some sausage recipes. And actually sausage making gets quite simple as well. I like Duncan, who has his channel here. I was a graduate of Olds College in the meat program. And so a certified butcher, but you don't have to be a certified butcher to do this, believe me. It takes very little time, and it is well worth your while to do it for yourself. Pork loins are basically the prime rib of, same cut as the prime rib of beef. And it makes things so much easier, and usually even some of the other stores do carry it down to sometimes almost $2.99 a pound, and that's usually fresh go. Oops. Those are just excellent knives. We wanted to show you something where we were putting the knives from yesterday into work. And there you go. I mean, look at it really carefully. Maybe you want a chop count. How many chops did we get off that before I started cutting stew? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 pork chops. So you've got 21 pork chops and all that stew for $20. Thank you, Ag Foods, for throwing the pork loins on sale for $20 a piece this week with the case lot sale. This will be great. It's a lot of meals for just taking $20 out of your pocket. If you don't have a freezer, by all means go in with somebody and share away. But like I say, pork loins, Superstore, usually everybody has them on sale, and it's beef is where you have to start watching for the big deals. Anyway, we want you to have a good day. That's our trip around Chef Eric's kitchen solo today, as we get everything ready to go. You have a wonderful day. This is Bruce from Outlaw Radio 1960. Have a great day.